Have you ever said something you instantly regretted? The words just fly out, sharp, angry, impossible to take back. You see the pain on the other person's face, and a wall goes up between you. I've been there more times than I'd like to admit. Our words can make a bad situation so much worse. We replay the conversation, wishing we'd been calmer, more patient. But when emotions run high, it's easy to fall into the same trap again. This cycle damages our relationships, with spouses, kids, friends, even coworkers. We end up feeling guilty and disconnected, wondering why kindness is so hard. But God gives us wisdom for these moments. Proverbs 15:1 says, "A gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger." This isn't just advice, it's a game changer. A gentle answer can stop arguments before they start. It's not about being weak or silent, but about choosing words that cool things down. We have a choice: react with anger or respond with gentleness. That choice can transform everything. Even in heated moments, we can choose to be the peacemaker. The power to change the direction of a conversation is in your hands. Let's see how. What is a harsh word? It's not just yelling, it's any word meant to criticize, belittle, or dismiss. Sarcasm, cold remarks, even a sigh or an eye roll can sting. Harsh words are anger or pride in disguise, and they pour gasoline on the fire. They trigger a real physical reaction. Your body goes into fight or flight. In that state, it's almost impossible to listen or solve problems. Harsh words turn partners into enemies. Over time, they erode trust and intimacy, leaving people feeling unsafe and closed off. The damage isn't always obvious at first, but it adds up. To spot harshness in your own speech, listen for words like always or never, sarcasm or raised voices. Being honest with yourself is the first step. You can't change what you won't acknowledge. Ask God to reveal the harshness in your heart and be ready to listen. The journey to gentler words starts with awareness. Let's break the cycle. When we're hit with harsh words, our gut reaction is to get defensive. We fire back, make excuses, or bring up old mistakes to protect our pride. But defensiveness builds a wall that blocks connection and resolution. At work, it sounds like blaming others for mistakes. Your boss hears excuses, not solutions. At home, it turns caring questions into arguments, leaving loved ones feeling rejected. Defensiveness means you're not listening. You're just preparing your rebuttal. This leads nowhere but more arguments and distance. True resolution starts when someone lowers their defenses and listens. It's not about winning, it's about understanding. When you put pride aside, you open the door to real connection. Next time you feel defensive, pause and listen instead. You might be surprised at what you hear. Communication isn't a battle, it's a bridge. Let's build it. So, what's the solution? Proverbs 15:1 points us to the gentle answer. A gentle answer is built on 4 pillars: empathy, active listening, a calm tone, and shared solutions. Empathy means putting yourself in the other person's shoes. Active listening is truly hearing, not just waiting to talk. A calm tone signals safety and respect. Focusing on shared solutions turns conflict into teamwork. These pillars work together to cool down heated moments and open the door to real connection. When you build your responses on this foundation, relationships change for the better. It's not about being nice, it's about being wise and effective. Let's explore each pillar. Empathy is the heartbeat of a gentle answer. Without it, your words can sound hollow or manipulative. Empathy says, "I see you, I hear you, your feelings matter." This is a deep human need, to be seen and understood. Even in conflict, empathy can change the emotional landscape. Jesus modeled this perfectly. He met people in their pain with gentleness and grace. Empathy disarms anger and opens closed hearts. It even calms the body, lowering stress and allowing rational thinking to return. You can't reason with someone in fight or flight, but empathy brings them back. Remember, empathy isn't agreement, it's validation. You can acknowledge someone's feelings without conceding the facts. Say, "I can see you're hurt," without saying, "You're right about everything." Empathy is the bridge to real solutions. When you validate feelings first, people are more willing to listen to your side. It's a small shift with a huge impact. Start with empathy and watch what happens. Active listening is a skill most of us lack, even if we think we're good at it. Instead of truly listening, we're often just waiting to respond. Active listening means giving your full attention, putting down your phone, making eye contact, and tuning into body language. Paraphrase what you hear. So, you're feeling overwhelmed because of the housework, is that right? This shows you care and gives the other person a chance to clarify. When people feel heard, conflict de-escalates. Listening first helps you discover the real issue, not just the surface argument. It's one of the most loving things you can do. Your tone of voice can make or break your message. "I'm sorry" can be an apology or an insult. Tone is everything. Our brains react more to tone than words. A calm, steady voice signals safety and invites cooperation. When you're upset, pause and take a breath before speaking. That moment helps you choose your response instead of just reacting. A calm tone is contagious. It lowers the emotional temperature for everyone. You set the mood. Invite others to match your peace, not your anger. Calm doesn't mean weak. You can be firm and serious without aggression. For example, say, "I feel hurt by what you did," instead of shouting. Practice calm speech in everyday moments, so it's easier when it counts. The more you practice, the more natural it becomes. Your tone can turn conflict into conversation. The final pillar is focusing on shared solutions. The goal isn't just to stop a fight, it's to solve the problem together. Shift from blame, your fault, or excuses, not my fault, to teamwork. How can we fix this? Ask collaborative questions. What would a good solution look like for you? Or, how can we make this better together? When you work as a team, you build hope and trust. Even if the solution isn't perfect, the act of working together strengthens your bond. Every disagreement handled this way makes your relationship more resilient. Conflict can be an opportunity to grow closer. Let's see this in action. Tom comes home, tired, and sees toys everywhere. His wife, Sarah, is on her phone. His first reaction: "Seriously, Sarah, I work all day and come home to this mess?" That's a harsh word, blame and accusation. Sarah feels attacked and an argument is guaranteed. Now, let's try the gentle answer. Tom pauses, takes a breath, and chooses empathy. "Hey, honey, looks like it was a crazy day with the kids." He acknowledges her reality before sharing his own feelings. Sarah, feeling seen, replies, "You have no idea, they were little tornadoes." Tom listens, then suggests, "How about you rest for 10 minutes and then we tackle this together?" Notice the shift "we" and "together." He's not demanding, he's offering to help. The first scenario ends with anger and resentment. The second ends with connection and a plan. The mess is the same, but the outcome is completely different. All because Tom chose gentleness over harshness. This is Proverbs 15, one in action. It's not magic, it's a choice. And it's one you can make too. We've seen how harsh words hurt, and how the 4 pillars of a gentle answer can transform relationships. But knowing isn't enough. You have to put it into practice. Here's your challenge. Pick one relationship where communication is tough. Commit to practicing the gentle answer this week. Before a tough conversation, pray for patience and gentleness. When friction arises, pause, breathe, and run through the 4 pillars. Empathy, listening, calm tone, shared solutions. You won't be perfect, but progress is the goal. A gentle answer is a seed. Plant it, and over time you'll see peace and trust grow. You have the power to change the atmosphere in your home and life. It starts with one choice, one conversation at a time. Take the challenge. See what happens when you meet wrath with gentleness. You have nothing to lose but the arguments.